Hey everybody, it's time for the Celtic Rain Radio Show. Woo woo. I'm very excited because it's a good day in the neighborhood. I'm not changing my shoes, but it's still good to be your neighbor. Uh, if you're at home, you can take your shoes off. If not, you look, it's 9 o'clock. You might be one of those people that need to keep your shoes on. Then, dude, keep your shoes on. I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody is loved here, even the stinky feeted people. It does not matter. All right, so I have a little bit of a I get to like there I've got some really cool stuff that's happening in my life, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so you have to understand it took me like 4 years to get this gig, okay? So understand I am very excited about this. So we've been playing for the last couple years over at in Noblesville over at Primeval. They are awesome, such family. I love them so much. So we play there usually on the fourth Saturday of the month, unless it's Christmas, because this year the fourth Saturday of the month is Christmas. And I'm sorry, but that's not happening. So we changed it, needless to say. But no, 4 Saturdays and Sunday, so that's Christmas Eve. So that's why we weren't going to play. Needless to say, it's a Christmas situation. But so we play, but we do play over at Primeval on the fourth Saturday of the month normally. This fourth Saturday, we are going to be there. So come and see Celtic Rain. But my big news, my big news is that we played twice over at the Aristocrat in Indianapolis, Indiana. If you don't know Indianapolis, Indiana, then you don't understand. But it's over in the Broad area. That's kind of our arts district. It's very highfalutin arts. It's not highfalutin, but whatever. Needless to say, I have been trying to get to play there for like 4 years, no lie. So finally we get to play there, and they hired us to do every second Friday. So yay! Go Celtic Rain. So we'll be at the Aristocrat every second Friday from 7 until 9. It is a family-friendly situation cuz guess what? We are family friendly. And so is the show. It's a family-friendly situation. I'm just saying. Also, little family fun beautifulness. So my son is ridiculous smart. He's he's mine. So I can say that. But he is at Purdue Polytech High School and got into the robotics team. And they put all these people on the freshman team. All the freshmen were on the freshman team. And I guess some of the upperclassmen that interviewed him were like, well, but we want Tyson on our team. So they put him on an upperclassman team. So yeah, needless to say, that's my kid. So it's a proud mom moment. So like a proud band moment, and I have a proud mom moment. And it's my show, so I get to say it. Anyways, okay, so this is the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We are here for you. I have already had my moments of glory here. And but if you want to send me music, it's really, really easy. All you have to do is send your MP3s to CelticRain777 at gmail.com. That's CelticRain777 at gmail.com. And there's really only a few requirements. Number one, you have to be a small labor independent artist, and it needs to be family friendly, meaning no cursing, please. And if you have cursing, just make a radio ready version. It's just so much easier that way. And just don't make fun of people. Be nice. It's just that easy. And send it on over. I play all genres of music, all kinds of music. So it's really, really great that way. If you are not watching from YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. And you'll be able to find us, and you'll be able to like and subscribe. Then you'll know exactly when we're on. I know. Then I'll be like, Celtic Rain is on. Celtic Rain Radio Show. Yay. And yeah, so you got to do that. Okay. That's your job. Like that's part of your job. I'm just saying. But what we are here for, I started this a little over a year and half ago. Oh my gosh, that's crazy to think about. Anyways, needless to say, and I started it because I wanted to have a place where small label and independent artist music could be played. And it didn't matter who they were, where they were from. And in this last year and a half, I have been able to interview some amazing people from all over the world, including we have a person tonight. I'm very excited about Buck Knawe. It's going to be really, really, really awesome to interview Buck and get to know Buck. But first, we're going to listen to music because that's what we're about, is listening to music. So the first song that we're going to listen to is called Satellite by Old Gods. By the way, Old Gods will be on next week. So this is going to be really kind of cool for you guys to hear some of their newer music. And then we're going to listen to Galway Girl by the Celtic Girls from Long Time Travelin'. And then we're going to listen to Green the Waters by Ginger Ackley. I love Ginger. She's like this cutest little, she's like a fae. She's like a fairy person. Just kind of runs around spreading happiness. I swear, I just want her in my life to just kind of be like, wee, wee. Needless to say, it's some great music for tonight. We've got a great lineup, and I cannot wait for you to hear our beautiful music. You guys ready? Here we go.
Observe on the day we first met, tracked day by bloody day, stored God knows where. Now we're just a matter of record, spinning 1,200 miles above our heads. Say what you will, I'm only dreaming. Numbers beyond imagination, noise random just like smoke, truth amongst the junk, patterns matched presumptions made. Spinning 1,200 miles above our heads. Say what you will, I'm only dreaming. Secrets, well, that's not a thing anymore. Watched from the corners and the skies. Now the news rains down, bright confetti laced with poison. Spinning 1,200 miles above our heads. Say what you will, I'm only dreaming. Say what you will, I'm only dreaming. say what you will, I thought I was dreaming.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk of a day, and I met a little girl and we stopped to talk of a fine soft day, and I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black, her eyes were blue, and I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the salt hill pond with a Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down of the day, and she asked me up to a flat downtown of a fine soft day, and I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave it a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. When I awoke, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I asked you, friend, what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? I've traveled around, been all over the world. Boys, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
Green the waters, blue the sky, follow the moon and the stars on high. Leap with the stag and run with the hare, dance with the lord and the lady fair. Bless them true, blue the sky with falling dew, bless and heal both land and sea. Mother, your children call to thee. Green the waters, blue the sky, follow the moon and the stars on high. Leap with the stag and run with the hare, dance with the lord and the lady fair. Vessels pure and waters green, In our lives may your light be seen, strength and joy of the holy pair. Drawn to the circle of love they share. Green the waters, blue the sky, follow the moon and the stars on high. Leap with the stag and run with the hare, dance with the Lord and the Lady fair. Dance with the Lord and the Lady fair.
So my new pastime is getting out my my new Native American flute and sing if I can even halfway play along with the songs. And I have to say that Ginger's songs are the easiest ones to play along with. So I'm like, yay, I can do this. It doesn't sound horrible on my end. You do not want me to turn the volume on. It is really funny though. I'm just saying. But guys, we have a beautiful Buck Knawe on. I'm so excited. Hey, how you doing?
Good evening, Rebecca. How are you?
I am so good. I love so I sit here for 2 hours while the show is on and I listen to some of the most amazing music, and it's kind of sad because I'm like, if I pick this up, I'm always like, yay, I'm gonna see if I can do it, and you guys, it's really bad because I'm just learning. And I'm like, nobody ever needs to actually hear what I sound like.
You got to start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. That's exactly it. So talking about starting somewhere, tell me, so where are you located in the world, my dear?
I'm in Columbus, Indiana.
Oh, nice. That's not very far away from me at all. That's wonderful. Yeah. So where did you start on your musical journey?
Started playing on a worship team, my home church, about 2008. And that's just kind of set me on a course to where I'm currently at and riding a pretty cool wave.
Nice. So how did you start? So what instruments do you play?
Well, I play guitar, and I can play a little bit of banjo, a little bit of keyboard, a little bit of drums. So yeah, bass guitar, that's a guitar, really. Just two less strings. There would be some people that would disagree with that, but that's okay.
It's just a really thick guitar. Yeah. It's like a daddy guitar. No. That's funny. So you've been playing, how long have you been playing music then?
Altogether, I mean, I played a little bit since high school, but probably the last 14 years really steady, and it's just been I've not reached a plateau yet. I just keep playing more and more and more and more, and so it's been really good. It's been a blessing. So
nice. So what style music do you normally play?
Well, I don't like being put in a box, but I would say that my current ride with Buck Knawe and the music would be a country southern rock kind of style. I have done some worship music, original worship music. I like all kinds of music. I mean, there's not any music that I don't like if it's done well. So, and music is art. Yeah, music is art, and I see that as someone painting a picture or telling a story. So it can be a lot of different things and still be good. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm the same way. We have so many different bands that we either play with or have ourselves, and I love having the differences and being able to get in there and just it's like different flavors of ice cream. You can just, you're like, ooh, that's good. Ooh, I like that one too. Ooh, I think I'll just taste that one for a while, and what it does vocally, at least for me, is it works out different parts of my voice and works out different parts of my brain to be able to, in my heart, to be able to do those different kinds of music.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really, I love not being stuck into one genre of music to play, because it's like it's so, I love the variety of what music can give you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Music is therapy for me. So, and I really like it.
Nice, nice. So what groups are you playing with right now then?
Right now, I'm just doing Bucknell solo shows, and we have a full band called the Quick Draw, Bucknell and the Quick Draw. And we don't have any shows currently scheduled, but that's okay. We have a good time together playing, buddies of mine. We've been playing together for a long time. And so that's basically it, other than playing on the worship team maybe once a month. And
Nice.
so I find that fulfilling as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're going to listen to a song called Falling for You. Tell me about this song.
This song I wrote about 2 days before my wife and I's 25th anniversary. And this is a true story. This is how we met, and the whole song is just me falling for her, and the verses and all the things that that are discussed in the song were about when we met and when we dated, and the first day that we met, the first verse. So I did that on Facebook Live then a long time ago, and got such a good positive response. I thought when I did the first Bucknell album, I actually recorded it in 2019 and released it in 2020. I put that on there, and it really turned out quite well. I'm very pleased with that. Play all the
Nice.
instruments on that myself other than drums. And so it was fun to create, and creating a song out of truth or out of a reality is also very, very fulfilling, to tell a story that's actually true, and or to read a book and to tell the story, how you would describe the book. I've done that a few times, and that's kind of cool as well. So, but this song's pretty special. It happened to, just write it a long time ago, and just wound up on the
Nice.
first Bucknell CD. Yeah. So
That's wonderful. All right. Well, we're going to listen to that. We're going to do a little bit of chair dancing. So we're going to and we're going to have a good time. All right.
all right. Okay.
All right. I'll bring you back on in a minute.
All right.
All right, beautiful people. So we've got Falling for You by Bucknell, and then we've got Coming Through the Rye and Roy's Wife. It's kind of a mixture of the two that Celtic Rain does. And it's a good jig for, like if you're going to go dancing, so it's a beautiful thing from Celtic Rain. And then we have A Taste of Armageddon, mastered by 5 Year Mission. So some amazing music coming your way, my dear beautiful people. I know it is the way it is. Here we go.
You walked in the room with the fine pigtail. You walked right up and my heart went wild. I gave you a smile as you walked by. Your big brown eyes look back at me. I thought, oh my Lord, how can this be? She's so pretty, what do? I was falling for you. Falling for you. A little while later we met again. We started talking every now and then. A pity for your thoughts is what we do. We went fishing on our first date. We caught little bass and some fish we ate. We kept taking left and cool. I was falling for you. Falling for you. 5 years and we're still the same. A whole lot of kids and we're still cool. Hey, pretty mommy, love so fine. You really do a number on this heart of mine. Hey, pretty lady, now how do you do? Falling for you, still falling for you, still falling in love, falling in love.
Show off our wonderful violin player over here, Miss Leslie. 500-year-old war, 500 years of keeping score. It doesn't make sense to me. Why do this willingly? The wrong place at the wrong time. To go on living is
it doesn't faze you. How can you be so cruel? Why must you enforce this rule? How can you watch them all leave so nonchalantly?
So we had some awesome comments during that set of music. Samuel Lawson said to Buck Knawe, hey, that's a really cool sound. Nice work. Awesome job. I know, right? And then a Facebook user, which actually was a Darwin Davis from Darwin's Prophet, love Darwin, said, I love this band. Talking about 5-Year Mission, right? 5-Year Mission they're just such a really cool band here out of Indianapolis. They sing music and write music about Star Trek, and it's just I'm sorry, but that's just the best concept ever. As a Trekkie myself, I can say this. It is what it is. Right? If you're not a Trekkie, I'm sorry. I'll pray for you. But, we do have some absolutely beautiful music coming your way. I know, it is what it is. If you want to send me music, as you can see, I play all sorts of kinds of music. You can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. CelticRain777@gmail.com. It just needs to be from a small label or independent artist and needs to be family friendly, meaning that, there's no cursing and it's not making fun of people. See how this works? It's just about being nice. Also, you have to have permission to give it to me. Meaning it's your music or you are a official legal representative of the person. Thank you, everyone who's sending me music that is not yours. I think it's great that you love people. You should let them know, and then they can send it to me, and then I can play it. It's amazing that way. But I kind of have to have a paper trail so that I don't get myself in trouble. There are laws, and man, they come after you. Those crazy people come after you. So I'm just saying, no crazy people. We are going to listen to some absolutely beautiful music as well. It's going to be some we've got Get It Together by Kyle DuBois, and then we've got Just Yesterday by David East, and then we have Under Pressure by Quincy Four-Wheeler. I've been practicing his last name. Quincy, I love you. Please don't hate me forever. I really can never say his last name. Quincy's going to be like, Rebecca, stop. I'm just going to say by Quincy. It's by Quincy F. Four-Wheeler. If I got it right, he can send me a sucker. I want candy. I'm just saying. But he's good music either way. No matter what you call him, just don't call him late for dinner. Isn't that what it is, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Needless to say, let's listen to some good music.
when nothing else remains. Gratify those wants and demands while enjoying our pain. You better get it together, get it together, get it together now. not the fact I can't defy this gravity of the situation that I find myself in. I'm under pressure, I'm overstressed, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass. I need a hero, someone greater than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure. I keep a job downtown, it's 9 to 5. All these deadlines break me down, man, but I gotta survive. Mr. Perry White, you should hear him scream. But double cross Miss Lois Lane, you ain't ever seen me. I can't defy this gravity of the situation that I find myself in. I'm under pressure, I'm overstressed, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass. I need a hero, someone greater than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure. I can't defy this gravity of the situation that I find myself in. I'm under pressure, I'm overstressed, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass. I need a hero, someone better than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure, trying to save this whole wide world. Well, it's a pain in the ass, and I need a hero, someone better than me, someone to take this job, someone to set me free. I'm under pressure. Yeah, I'm under pressure. I'm trying to save this whole wide world. I'm trying to save this whole wide world. I'm trying to save this whole wide world. Well, there's a pain in the ass. I need a hero. Whoa.
All right, that was Mr. Quincy. David said, I love the feel of this one. Yeah, it's got a great feel to it, doesn't it? I did ask a question. Here's a question for you guys. Who is your favorite instrumentalist? I know, right? Hard question. I have to say this because I'm bound by marriage. My favorite instrumentalist is Samuel. Oh, it's so sweet. That's so sweet. So sweet. He's like, yeah, you can pay me later. It's okay. Needless to say. But guess what? We do have our person of the day here. So, hey, Mr. Buck, how you doing? How you doing?
Just fine. How are you?
Good. Who's your favorite instrumentalist?
Favorite
You're not bound by my
instrumentalist?
marriage, by the way.
Well, listen, I think that your answer was terrific, and I think it was very smart and well thought out.
Thank
Right?
you.
And I'm dodging this question as there are very many. I don't have a favorite, so
I know, right?
Yep.
I'm like, oh my God, I know way too many musicians to answer this question completely. So what do you do other than music, my dear?
We run a small construction company.
Nice.
My wife and I have owned a construction company, a small one, for about 20 years. Be 20 years next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. What do you build?
Well, we do a lot of repair work. Um, like forklift will damage a door or a overhead door jam or metal buildings. Sometimes we do HOA work on the exterior buildings. Just about anything we can make money doing. We can't make
Right.
enough. We can't make enough making music. We're trying.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
I know.
We're all
It's
trying.
like everybody else said.
I know, right? So what is the name of your company?
Shape Builders.
Nice. You
Yeah.
guys should go look that up if you got something you need built and you're in the
We
Columbus, Indiana area.
we are overwhelmed with work and are currently not taking any jobs.
Oh, well,
So
there you go. But still,
thank you for the
just
plug, but no, we're not looking for work right now. We've been
there you go.
blessed with many jobs. So thank
That
you
is
though.
wonderful. That is very,
Yeah,
very nice to have
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Absolutely. So so you write, do you write a lot of your music then?
I write all of my music. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what is your process for writing your music?
Well, sometimes it'll be a riff, and sometimes I'll read a book. I like reading westerns, and Louis L'Amour is my favorite western writer. And so here recently, I read the Ride the Long Dark Trail, and I wrote a song out of that just because I was
Nice.
inspired to write out of that. So yeah, and I like to write. Most of my songs are about love, relationships, and reflection. So try not to keep it light and not too heavy. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I understand that. Yeah,
yeah,
there's enough heavy in the world. You don't need any more heavy. Mine
yeah,
tend
and
to, when I write, I tend to be very, philosophical. So it's been interesting because lately I've just been like, let's have some fun ones, you know?
listen,
So
and
much heavy already.
I like the 5-year mission, and yes, Trekkie here. See, yeah,
Yes.
long and prosper. Yeah, so that was good. But yeah, I
Yeah.
like to write, and I think sometimes inspiration can come from different things, and mostly lyrics will come when I'm driving back and forth from work. I've heard a lot of people say that there are a lot of famous musicians that will write lyrics in a vehicle, and I don't know
Yeah.
why that is, but it works. And I mean, you can focus. The problem is trying to put those lyrics on your phone while you're driving. Don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. And I'm guilty.
Nice. Yeah, I have an app on my phone which is just a recording app. And so
Yeah.
sometimes I'll just like speak it into that or sing it into that. And so that seems like a better way, a safer way than
Well,
trying to write it down, that's
I
for
I
sure.
I have that same app, but the problem is, whatever I say into the phone um, doesn't come out. When I look at it, it's like that's not what I said. It's like
Oh.
so. I have a difficult time getting the phone to translate my English. It's probably pretty poor.
Yeah. Yeah, it is funny when you like voice text something and you look at it and you go, that is not what I said
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
yeah. It's
At
like,
all.
huh?
Yeah.
What was that?
Exactly,
So,
exactly. Well, maybe you should get like the voice recorder, which just records your actual voice, and you could just listen to it later and write it down. Because
I used to have
then
one. Yeah.
nobody dies.
I have on my iPhone voice memo or thousands of. I have it with me all the time, and I'll pick around on the guitar before I go to work and drink coffee. And anytime
Nice.
I come across something that I might be able to use that. So there's just bits and pieces of everything. So one of my songs might be like 10 different, little threads that make up the fabric of that song from 5 years
Absolutely.
of gaining and collecting sounds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to listen to another one of your songs called Back To. Tell us about this one.
Um, the this song really came about in a couple different ways. One, I had the riff, and the delay on this just kind of kicked me into a surf country kind of song. And the lyrics are about we lost a daughter in 2020. And so the
Mm.
lyrics, the whole song is about me seeing a girl that reminded me of my daughter on this train.
Oh, wow.
And so, and then, of course, at the end of the song, I just talk about I'd like to go back and redo some things and say things differently and just, do things over. A lot of people have regret. We certainly miss her, and this song doesn't mention her. And in fact, there's two other songs on the album that are directly a reflection of losing her, and that's just a way my therapy is to write through stuff like that. And so,
Absolutely.
yeah. So anyway, that's how the song came about. I will say one thing about this song that the drums were recorded by Andy Herron, and Andy has been on tour with the Gin Blossoms all year, and they just wrapped up their tour. And he is a fabulous individual. He's a DJ down in Nashville, Tennessee, and I met him through a producer I've worked with since 2015 in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's just really nice to get somebody like that. Andy does the drums on the whole album, but the drums,
Wow.
particularly on this album, are just terrific. And this song just turned out fantastic. So anyway, that's about the song Back To. So
Nice. Nice. Well, we're going to listen to that
all right,
and do a little bit more chair dancing.
okay.
I like your little figure. What is that? Your little
That's
friend.
this guy.
Show us your friend. Yeah.
Okay, we have a green one and two orange ones. We have a 29-pound golden doodle. She's a mini. And
Oh,
of
that's
course, I have
probably
the
gonna
door
bring the
shut
dog.
so she doesn't jump up here and get it. So this is her dog
I'm
toy.
sure. Yeah, we have a husky who is huge, and
Oh wow.
yes, if he had heard that, he would have been like, "Dude, where's the toy?
Yeah.
What's going on here?" Yeah, I'm sure they're at the door right now going. She's probably at the door right now going, "What the heck, Dad?"
Oh yeah, I just
You got
squeaked the
my toy.
toy. Yeah, not fair.
I know. It's just not nice, Dad. It's just not nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, well, let's do some music, man.
All
All right,
right,
we'll
thank
see you
you.
in just a second.
All right.
All right, guys. So we've got Back To by Buck Knawe, and then we've got Irish Rover by Celtic Rain. That's right, a little bit Irish Rover. And then we've got Shake the Calm by Scott Ziegler. So some great, great music coming your way. You guys ready? All right, here we go.
Once upon a midnight rain, I met a girl while on the train. We rode those rails all night long. When I woke, that girl was gone. I looked off that train to see if I could see where she might be. But everywhere I turned to look, it seemed as though I'd been took. Way back to you, all the way to you. Take me back, man. Now once upon a rocky day, you went on a better way, leaving me to wonder why you had to go and say goodbye. If I could leave this train to see, I may see where you could be. But this here train won't stop today. But this old train, it knows the way. Way back to you, all the way to you. Take me back to where it all began. Take me back to feel your love again. Take me back so we can make amends. Take me back to where it never ends. Way back to you, all the way to you. All the way to you, all the way to you. Take me back to where it never ends.
Do a little Irish rover. Some of us are Scottish, some of us are Irish, and some of us are mutts. Most of us are mutts.
Most of us are mutts.
Hey! Hey!
In the year of our Lord 1806, we set sail from the cold Quay of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged fore and aft, and oh how the wild winds drove her. She had 27 masts and withstood several blasts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of old blind horses' hides. We had 5 million barrels of bones. We had 4 million hogs and 6 million dogs and 8 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of old Nanny Goat's tail and the whole of the Irish Rover. Now there was old Mickey Coot, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. He was tooting with skill for his sparkling quadrille, though the dancers were flothered and bet. With his smart witty talk, he was cock or a walk, and he rode the dames under and over. They all knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he sailed in the Irish Rover. For a sailor it's always a bother in life. It's so lonesome by night and day that he longs for the shore and a charming young friend who will melt all his troubles away. For the noise and the routes will point in the snout, about whom the soon torments over. Of the love of a maid he is never afraid, an old salt from the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock. Oh Lord, what a shock. The bulkhead was turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish rovers. Hey! Hey! Hey!
In a world full of chaos, there is peace in the midst of a war. The forces that rage to win their place, and you can be sure a time will come when justice reigns and wrong seems to right. And on that day, you'll stake the claim. In your search for understanding, you can't make sense of what's right. Seems the world's turned, never grasping how to just switch on the light. It seems like things will never make sense in a world that feeds on emptiness. In a world full of chaos, there is peace in the midst of a war. The forces that rage to win their place, and you can be sure the time will come when justice reigns and wrong seems to right. And on that day, you'll stake the claim. Chase the temptress, feed the viper. There's a world that pulls at you. Hold the charmer, kiss the devil. Seems there's nothing you can do. You're always hungry for something more, so desperate you kick down the door. Kick down the door. In a world full of chaos, there is peace in the midst of a war. But forces that rage to win their place, and you can be sure a time will come when justice reigns and wrong seems to right. And on that day, you'll stake the claim. Yeah! In a world full of chaos, there is peace in the midst of a war. But forces that rage to win their place, and you can be sure the time will come when justice reigns and wrong seems to right. And on that day, you'll stake the claim. Stake the claim. Stake the claim. Stake the claim.
have some amazing guitar players on tonight. I just have to say, I'm loving. So I still love electric guitar, but I a lot like Buck, I did a lot in church, obviously, because I'm a minister now, and did worship music. And my favorite part was when like everybody just stopped singing and the electric guitar would just go crazy. Like that was like my favorite part. And then we would come back in and it would build, and it was so beautiful. So, needless to say, I have a special place in my heart for electric guitar. I'm just saying. That's probably why I married a guitarist. I'm like, yeah, thank you. But we do have Mr. Buck back on. Hey, 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 how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you.
Good.
No complaints.
So tell us, where can we find you, my dear?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Buck Knawe, or www.buckknawe.com. That's a website. And also on TikTok at Buck Knawe. So, yeah, and music you can find on any streaming platform, Apple. It's distributed just about anywhere you would actually look for music, you could find it. So,
Nice.
yeah.
And so that is for everybody. That's facebook.com/Buck Knawe. That's BUCKKNAWE. Same thing with his website. That's BUCKKNAWE.com. So you said that your band is not performing right now, but are there any performances that you will be in with other groups that are coming up?
I have some solo shows coming up. I'll be in Nashville, Indiana on October 7th from 6 to 9 at the Nashville House, which is a restaurant, great place to play. Then on the 21st of October, I will be at the Ferguson Beer Garden, which is in Nashville, Indiana, from 6 to 9. Then I will be in Indianapolis on the 22nd of October at Mr. Tequila's from 6 to 9. So that's a venture for me. First time playing in Indianapolis, which is kind of cool. Also, I think in the 16th of October, I'll be playing in Kentucky at the Street Painting Art Fest, which is kind of cool. I'll be on from 2 to 2:45. So if anybody's listening from Kentucky, go check that out. I think it's a really rad thing. And so lots of cool things happening that weekend there. So
nice.
That's the immediate. So yeah, that was a lot. Sorry.
Yeah, we're playing in there's an art festival this weekend in Beech Grove that Celtic Rain is playing at from like 11 to 4. We're not playing the whole time. We're gonna be like playing and then walking around, then playing and walking around. But yeah, art festivals are the best to play at because you can just be like, ooh. So like when you're like not playing, you can go over there and like buy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's nice. And my husband's like, no. I'm like, how pretty is this? This is pretty.
Listen, boundaries are good anywhere, even in music.
Even in music, exactly.
I got your husband's back, okay? Just saying. I don't know him, but I got his back.
I'm seeing this. All you guitarists stick together. I know you people. That's the way it is. I can feel it inside. Well, you guys just remember you can go to facebook.com/Buck Knawe. That's BUCKKNAWE. Or you can go to buckknawe.com and find him and just like it, subscribe, let him know how you feel about his beautiful music. You can also go on the Celtic Rain Radio Show Facebook group and tell him as well. That is a beautiful place for you guys to go. We are going to be listening to one more of your songs called Jeep Thing. Tell me about this.
Yeah, I'm a Jeep enthusiast, kind of like Star Trek, you know, it's just Jeep, Star Trek.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, if I ever had a spaceship, it'd be designed to look like a Jeep.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, this song is just from I haul the trash off every morning, and I would always just love to take the Jeep and the dogs with the top off, and on Saturday mornings, and you know, I just really had a love for that, and decided I was going to write a song about Jeeps, and I did, and I tweeted to Jeep my song on a picture that they posted. And I was like the first one to tweet that. And then, of course, they said, "Good song, Buck." And that was all I ever heard of that. But shortly after that, somebody picked it up and used it on TikTok. And so that was in 2020. And so I didn't really realize that until 2021. And so now there's about 4,500 videos people have made using the song Jeep Thing as their background sound while they shoot videos of them driving through the woods. It's the most awesome thing. Some of the videos have been viewed, tens and thousands of times. So the song is getting played and it's getting quite a bit of exposure, and just a God thing. It's nothing I did. I just put it out there and somebody used it and boom, everybody's using it. Not everybody,
that's
but a lot of people's using it. So it's really kind of cool and it's a fun song. So, and the guys in my former band sing the backup. We had a great time singing that. This song is another song I played, excuse me, all the instruments in, except drums and bass guitar. My buddy in our current quick draw band, he has a terrific bass line in this Jeep Thing song. So, yeah, I hope you like it. So it's really cool.
Nice. Awesome. Well, it's music time again. So we'll bring you right back, Mr. Man. All right. So you guys, Jeep Thing is next. It is a lifestyle. I'm just saying. It's a whole lifestyle. And then we're going to actually do 5 songs. I know, crazy, right? I'm like getting all tricky here. We got Drop Dead by Cynics 4. And then we've got Introspection by A Motionless Paradox. They're a new group to us, so that's kind of awesome. And then we have Forever and Ever by Robert Bruce Scott. Forever and Ever. Makes your heart sing, right? And then we have Tell Me by Molotov Monday. Some beautiful, beautiful music to end our beautiful, beautiful show. You guys ready? All right. Here we go.
I'm a back road runner from the hip gunner, living life one tank at a time. Don't need my navigation in a Wrangler nation. Just drop the top and take the doors off, 'cause it's a Jeep thing. If you know what I mean, it's a Jeep thing. No need to keep it clean, it's a Jeep thing. Come on and drop your top, it's a Jeep thing. Climb in, gear up, and ride on. I'm a back road runner, only one lover, loving life one tank at a time. I got my baby with me, I know she's gonna kiss me when I drop the top and take the doors off, 'cause it's a Jeep thing. Can you dig it now? It's a Jeep thing. You gotta winch it out, it's a Jeep thing. Come on and drop your top, it's a Jeep thing. Climb in, get down, and drive on. Thunder, getting by one trail at a time. Like my differentials, yaddy with essentials. Gonna drop the top and take the doors off, 'cause it's a Jeep thing. Yeah, we run over stuff, it's a Jeep thing. Yeah, we muddy it up, it's a Jeep thing. Come on and drop your top, it's a Jeep thing. Climb in, buckle up, and Jeep on. It's a Jeep thing, if you know what I mean, it's a Jeep thing. Yeah, come on and sing, it's a Jeep thing. Come on and drop your top, it's a Jeep thing. Climb in and get it on.
to put it right. I'll try harder tonight. Drop dead. Drop dead. I only like her personality. Only in the winter. I cannot follow where she's gone. these eyes of mine, you're looking for forever and ever, or something like I love you till the end of time. But that's a promise only God can make. This love wasn't meant for forever. This love wasn't meant for the stars. It's meant for here and now, and this time and place where we live. And I'm having the time of my life, sharing the time of yours. And you deserve a promise, well here it is. I'll give you my moments, I'll give you my hours, give you my nights and my days, until I have none left to give, or until you can't take any more. But what then? When two hearts become one heart, beating alone with its loss, love goes on, love goes on, but so does life. And one heart looks for another, and that's alright. You're looking for forever and ever, or something like I love you till the end of time. But that's a promise only God can make. This love wasn't meant for forever. This love wasn't meant for the stars. It's meant for here and now, and this time and place where we live. And I'm having the time of my life, sharing the time of yours. I'll give you my moments, I'll give you my hours, give you my nights and my days, give you my nights and my days. Look into these eyes of mine. You're looking for forever and ever.
I'm not the man you thought I'd be, and it won't turn out like you want, baby. These bags under my eyes tell a story. They sure won't lie like you and me. Tell me true like you want me to do. Tell me true like you want me to do. Sick and tired, flagging you down, when all you wanna
do is drag me around. I've been out in snow, I've been out in rain. Time for a goodbye, baby. Hope I don't see you again. Tell me true, like you want me to do. Tell me true, like you want me to do. Wasting time, try to figure out what you, baby, are all about. No more pills, no more games. This is for real. Don't make me say it again. Tell me true, like you want me to do. Tell me true, like you want me to do.
Mr. Molotov Mondays, awesome. I'm telling you, that's a good way to end the show right there. So we have had such a great time. There's a little note in your guitar. What does it say? I cannot. Oh,
Can
the
you
little
read it?
I can't read it. No, you're gonna have to read it to us.
Peace and love to you all, and thank you for having me on the show. Wonderful.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming. And you remember, guys, you can find him at facebook.com/Buck Knawe. That's BUCKKNAWE, or at www.buckknawe.com, BUCKKNAWE.com. That's where you can find his music all over the place. So there a lot of times you can find the music I play on the show all over the place. Sometimes you can't, as someone had figured out about one of the songs, which I was like, oh, that's so sad, like a little tear. Needless to say, you can they find out where all those performances you just spoke about, are those on your website?
They, I think September is done. I have not posted October, but I will be posting October in the next couple of days. So
awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
So be looking for that. You guys can also go check out Celtic Rain's performances, because we have a lot of performances coming up as well, which is really, really awesome, guys. This is the Celtic Rain Radio Show. If you guys want to get your music played, it's really not hard. All you have to do is send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. You need to be a small label or independent artist. It needs to be family friendly, meaning no cursing. Let's have fun. Let's not be mean to people. I'm just saying. And you have to have the rights to send it, meaning it is your music or you are the legal representative of that person. If you are not watching on YouTube, you can go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. And you can like and subscribe. Yay. You can also go to Facebook. We are all over the Facebook, all over the book of faces. This is the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We thank you so much for coming and being a part of our show. You are the reason we are here. So keep watching, because musicians would still be musicians without people, but we would be very sad situations. Needless to say, we need you in our lives. And we thank you so much for coming to the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We say thank you and bye.
Peace and love.